According to figures released by the United Nations, in June 2013, the world population was 7.2 billion and the number of the senior population is 840 million. It is predicted that by 2050, senior citizens will account for 20.8% of the total population. 1 in every 5 people will be an elderly. In this aging society structure, aged care is an important issue that every region and country will encounter. More than a decade ago, many companies in Taiwan have perceived the opportunities and become involved in the aged care market.
In 1992, Taiwan became an aging society with persons 65 years or older accounting for 7% of the total population. We began noticing the rapid increase in the number of senior citizens. From a business perspective, there is a market in the aged care industry. Presently, the market is comprised of home care, daycare, nursing care, mid- and long-term care, and hospice care. The entire market is composed of these 5 sectors. Advanced countries in Europe and the United States have developments in this field. I think that the aged care market has potential and will not be influenced by the economy. After becoming involved in this industry, I have realized that this is a career that helps people and provides a great sense of achievement. People go through birth, aging, sickness, and death. People in the aging and sickness stages require tremendous support using assistive devices. Many children of elderly people are unable to care for their parents and hence require nursing assistance, as well as numerous assistive devices. The basic devices include a wheelchair, home care bed, bath bed, and commode chair. These items are very useful. Many elderly people do not die from illness, but from irreversible damage caused by falls. Therefore, this is a very satisfying career. In the beginning, we used imported nursing care supplies from other countries. During the promotion period, we noticed the increased costs of importing supplies, as well as that the nursing care environment in Taiwan lacks information and knowledge, which causes obstacles in promoting. Therefore, in 2010, we began planning and positioned the company toward aged care. The company encompasses comprehensive services, including development, production, local and international marketing, after-sales services, education, and project planning. Currently, the company accepts OEM, ODM, as well as the company's own brand. Foreign companies authorize our company to produce in Taiwan. Alternatively, clients and schools discuss and collaborate their ideas with us and actualize their concepts. Finally, we develop and market our own brand. Prior to mass production, the development process demands large financial investment and may require an extended period of time. However, only 1 in every 5 or 10 products developed are mass-produced. The costs associated with this process are high in other countries. Hence, many foreign companies require our company to develop. We are keen on accepting these types of jobs as they improve the development capacity of our company while providing training to our engineers and development team. We have performed well these past few years.
There are primarily 5 types of early care assistive devices: mobile aid, transfer aid, pressure reducing device, bathroom assistive device, and safety assistive device. Assistive device provides convenience to the lives of those with mobility impairments and alleviate the stress for caregivers.
Ergonomically, a person's weightlifting capacity is approximately 20 to 23 kilograms. Weights above this range may lead to muscular, skeletal, or nerve damage to caregivers. The no-lift policy was first postulated in England in 1992. However, it is impossible to not move patients or elderly people who are in bed, as their daily activities include rolling, raising, turning, and using the toilets. This policy explains not to lift patients randomly or casually because lifting patients causes damage to both the patient and the caregivers. Specifically, it causes secondary damage to patients and causes occupational injuries to caregivers. These types of injuries are well documented by the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics and nurse associations. Among all occupations, people in the caregiving industry have the highest incidences of back and lower back injuries. Academic research in Taiwan and our association have also clearly documented these figures. In view of this, we recognize and understand the severity of these problems, although these issues were rarely discussed in the past. Therefore, during product design, we emphasize on addressing these problems. Currently, we have a new product called the ceiling lift. This new design is used in hospitals or nursing homes in other countries to move patients. An overhead track is purchased and installed on the ceiling to produce a crane-like object for lifting people. This saves valuable space. The transfer machine we presently manufacture operates on the floor, which takes up space when moving patients. We conduct market observation and market research and combine these with our design concepts to design products that are most appropriate for the market. The style and concept of design vary between countries. For instance, this model is more suitable for Japan and less suitable for Europe. One of the most important design concepts for medical products is safety. Unlike general consumable goods where price is the only concern, considerations regarding medical products include safety during usage and the scale and policy of the company. After-sale service is required after selling medical products. Most companies are less inclined to work with you if after-sale service is not provided. In addition to the European market, we are actively planning for the Chinese market. The market in China is well recognized by the world. The market is very substantial. At the end of last year, the number of aged citizens in China reached 200 million. As we mentioned earlier, similar to Taiwan, an issue with such a large market is a lack of information and knowledge in aged care. This education project requires considerable human labor. In Japan, persons aged between 45 and 60 years are required to pay for long-term care social insurance premium. When elderly individuals require nursing care beds or wheelchairs, the government subsidizes 90% of the costs, while the elderly persons pay 10%. The Japanese government rents these assistive devices from suppliers. However, the price of these goods from local giant companies are extremely high, which the Japanese government has difficulty affording. Therefore, major Japanese organizations have begun purchasing from Taiwanese or Chinese companies and fix their company labels on the products we produce. Their local content is not high and the prices are expensive. This is where our opportunities are.
Aged care will be the mainstream of the future medical economy. The successful advancement in foreign markets by Taiwanese companies and the accumulation of experiences of working with foreign companies will promote the local healthcare environment and help construct a positive, dignified, and a wise aged healthcare society.